lineup we are going to have right now, Semiij versus Sylverrye. This is shaped up to be a barn burner. Hopefully. Yeah, I was going to say, I doubt he ran Hellboy because he doesn't like it for Catwoman or Smart Fox. So he did pick Batman.
Yeah, he did pick Batman, and this is really where we've seen a lot of Sylverrye's success throughout the IPS season. Him just going with this character, really understanding when to challenge the mechanical path and you know, when to apply that mix-up pressure. In the low sweep there, but trading with the slide and leaving Sylverrye in a great position to continue this pressure. Now he's got to watch out. This is, to me, the best Catwoman in the world. But Sylverrye looking great and in full control here, just keeping the pace, understanding that he's got to make Semiij come to him, especially when a bat is out. Looking for back three, there's one resource out of the way. And Sylverrye desperately waiting for something. Never mind, look for anti-air.
Able to pick it back up, though. He's taken Semiij by surprise so far. Just look at that health bar. And I really like this classic Batman loadout, by the way.
Oh, the logo on his chest? Yeah, it's a beautiful chest piece.
That's one thing on these online series, online tournaments, whatever you want to call them. We get to see a little bit of the personality of some of the players and their gear choices. Wow! What a call out by Sylverrye. Semiij hasn't been able to play this game yet.
No, he hasn't. Sylverrye in the driving seat completely 100%. And the one and only parry, it actually works here. As Sylverrye looking to close this out, maybe even anticipating the clash. Never mind. There he goes for it.
Don't be so sure.
I thought for a second that Sylverrye was avoiding the clash as an option entirely, but instead gave him the opportunity to get 15% back. But I don't think he's sweating it, especially because of this mountain of a life lead that he's sitting on.
Semiij, if anybody can do it, Semiij can. Been in this situation many times, but can he clutch it out? Will he wake up, waits for it. Semiij coming in with the overhead. And the savage slide from downtown, but going to be answered with a cat dash. And that should have the damage, Sylverrye.
Yeah, he was just connecting. I mean, he saw that the 1-1-3 actually hit, and you know, he was able to continue it with the bounce cancel, and he knew it was just enough to take out that last bit of health that Semiij had. I mean, we know Semiij can play with a few different characters. Maybe we're going to see something else, or maybe he's just going to stick with what he knows best, and that is Catwoman.
I mean, I was going to say for a minute, maybe it's been a minute since he faced a Batman, but he did just you know, beat King at KIT in this same matchup twice, actually, in bracket and in the exhibition. So he definitely knows this matchup. Maybe Sylverrye just took him by surprise, did some things he wasn't ready for.
I feel like Sylverrye was probably being just a little bit more patient, maybe a little bit more patient than what Semiij is used to.
Semiij starting this off a lot better than that first game, catching him out of the interactable.
Oh, what a blocker.
Crossed him up and, wow.
Realizing that it crossed up and knowing that it hit overhead.
Wow, what a backdash. That was so many good reactions or reads out of that situation. Semiij with the back three to catch him at the end of that string, and Sylverrye able to backdash the lossable second. Oh, and caught him with the overhead of that string, the last hit. Backdash by Semiij coming in with the overhead. Toss him up into low.
Yeah, let's talk about how dirty empty jump low is in any fighting game. Any fighting game that has an overhead jump in, it just really messes with you. Oh, backdash is getting away from that upward uniburn batarang. Semiij wanted nothing to do with it. That woman's hitbox just crouching down and getting away whenever she goes into that backdash. So hard to deal with.
trying to keep some distance, build some meter. He's already got the meter advantage, and I want to say Catwoman may build more meter just doing those evasions than Batman can build batarangs. It looks like it. I'm pretty sure that's correct.
I mean,
so
yeah,
actually,
after the last patch, it's probably true.
Yeah, that can't be good. That's got to be a frustrating thing to deal with. Semiij, meter burning the cat dash for extra damage, forcing Sylverrye to clash. Bars will get 15%.
Bars winning by 1 and getting 15% back for his struggles and for his resources. They're great, and I love the adjustment of the combo there, not only for the corner carry, but also for the meter build there, ending in a special move. Stuff by Sylverrye, very easy to do it. All these tiny little things really add to the team play.
Ooh, what a down 2, and just when I was about to talk about Sylverrye's gameplay, Semiij answered with a down 2 on that cross-up. And a push block by Sylverrye. Could all be done. The back 3 on block and the down 2. Tied up 1-1.
I mean, when you got a down 2 when your opponent has a down 2 that's as great as Catwoman's, you really got to think about other approaches, you know? Be a little bit more hesitant when taking to the sky. Don't take to the sky or jump in as much as neutral. Maybe try to play the footsie game a little bit and then jump in, hoping that they whiff something on the ground. But just going to the sky there, probably not a good idea. But you know, it is 1-to-1. You've seen Sylverrye make adjustments before, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's able to do it right here. Catches any effort trying to backdash. And Sylverrye meets him perfectly with a forward 3.
Nice backdash there by Sylverrye. Semiij caught him with that low whip, the whip trip as we call it. Loads a trait bat and able to hit confirm. Notice the hit going in now for the damage. Reset. What a back 3 by Semiij. Oh, and Bates a wake up. He was standing there too. He must have just been out of reach. Unless Batman is one of those that can make her win.
Oh man, Sylverrye in full control there, had the full punish there with being able to block that wake up, and he just kind of let Semiij fall out of that. That should have been Sylverrye's round. Sylverrye should have had a lot more health than he has going into this last round.
Semiij just sitting on under 30 hit points.
Should I dial
forcing
back?
Sylverrye
Let's keep playing.
Sylverrye's got to make it work. He may have to meter burn one of these. And what are we watching?
I mean, just full screen the game, just throwing batarangs and just watching Catwoman. I mean, building up the meter, and like you said, it's one of those things where you have less incentive to continue to keep throwing projectiles when you see that your opponent is building more than you are.
Yeah, that's got to be really tough to deal with. Nice catch.
Perfect.
That jump. Oh, and there it is. Just like you talked about, Arma, the empty jump. Paying off there for Semiij.
The empty jump low is a very good setup there, and Semiij completely respects the punch that Sylverrye gets on that forward 3 on flop. Again, respecting it. I want to see Sylverrye maybe do
What a read! What a read! Oh my God, Sylverrye has. Oh no, wait! I don't even know.
What?
No, the meter burn back 3 went for a throw. What solid reads by Sylverrye. Oh my God.
What just happened? It was his. It was his, and he just dropped it. He just had it, and it was just no.
Fighters approaching gorilla.
He broke the armor of that back 3 twice. Once with back 1-1, then back 2-3, and it just and the read on Semiij jumping out of the corner, got him with the meter burn battering.
Begin.
It all fell apart. It was all going so perfect.
You know, and it really, things started to change for Sylverrye really when he had Semmij in the corner, just right read after right read, being able to, you know, imply all that pressure, the block strings, and you know, unfortunately just couldn't close it out. Just a huge execution error there, but hopefully Sylverrye does find the ability to shake it off.
And when you have a potentially almost godlike comeback like that, and you don't win, that's got to do something to your mentality. We'll see here. Patience. Caught him with that low, just a one kick into the overhead. Semmij probably going to close out this first health bar. Will he? Oh no, doesn't even have to.
Oh, it hurts. Oh God, it hurts.
That was meterless.
Yeah. It's cashing in on those cat claws there at the end.
Nice dagger there by Sylverrye. Finally opens Semmij up. Trying to make something happen. Get him off that first health bar. What a meter burn back three by Semmij.
A very small gap where you can get under that. And Semmij perfectly, you know, getting it on the first try here in this set.
This pressure by Sylverrye. Unfortunately, Semmij gets out of the corner. Semmij with the meter burn back three goes under. Semmij opens Sylverrye up, taking him back to the corner once again, forcing a clash.
I've got no regrets.
Whoa, very interesting decision by Semmij to not go for the damage dealt for 15%. Might be something that he's gonna regret later, especially after that right shimmy. Sylverrye getting rid of the first step here, getting rid of that first bar, and on the way to making the comeback.
What a wake up by Semmij. That is going to close it out. Semmij will make top 8 once again. Sending Sylverrye down to losers. What a match. Look, 3-1, like, I know I said it earlier, like sometimes 3-0s can be so close, it just sounds so hard to say 3-0. But yeah, that really could have been a game 5 right there. Just Sylverrye in that third match, I believe it was, just dropped the ball there, just one combo, one opening, one throwaway. That definitely could have been a lot more close of a set than we just witnessed. But Semmij won, sending Sylverrye down to losers. Up next, we have Noble Rewind versus Deoxys. And this is going to be interesting here because Rewind, you know, up there on that Semmij level as far as War of the Gods is concerned.
Is, you know, frame advantage after certain strings, but I think Rewind does his homework on everyone, and whatever you throw at him, it better be more than just a gimmick. Tweedy can do it. Deoxys plays very solidly, but Rewind going straight to business, and I feel like whenever he picks that Catwoman, it's, you know, it's an easier way to get into top 8, you know, before he has to get too specific on players. Maybe when he doesn't have a total read on them, he does go with Catwoman. Or maybe he just wants that jumping tube that just goes in from full screen, hoping to catch Deoxys after he, you know, puts a projectile on this one.
Yeah, and once Beetle's traded up, you know, his down 2, it is 6 frames. He's got some real range when he's traded up. So it's a very good answer for Catwoman's jump 2. But he's not traded up yet. He hasn't done it yet. Rewind coming in with the jump 2, and the pressure caught him with that overhead. Oh, it tries to get fancy in there.
Out of the air as Rewind really putting the hurt here on Deoxys with that neutral jump setup. I'm not sure if Deoxys would have the ability to wake up there, but didn't want to take the chance. Instead, decided to roll the dice with the blocking.
And what a down 2. Nice air tech there by Rewind. Got himself out of that huge damage. Oh, and another down 2. The answer. Can't air tech this one. Oh, and the very last active frame of that shield.
Oh, here he goes. Doesn't quite get there. Able to get up off the ground before he's susceptible to a combo. Trying to get it there, and what a heartbreaker there. What a drop by Deoxys that should have been his round. Instead, has a slight life deficit, and now it's getting even bigger thanks to that neutral jump through by Noble.
And the empty jump into a throw. All because of that field ender that whiffed. Deoxys should have taken that first health bar. He had the opportunity. Just drops the combo, and now he's got to play catch-up.
Oh, hitting him with the overhead.
Time I whipped you into shape.
It's never good enough, is it?
That meter burn air projectile does hit overhead, I believe. So I guess Rewind just, wasn't expecting another hit, or at least wasn't blocking high for it.
Oh no, Deoxys just hit a button.
Little war machines afraid of cats?
Very expensive clash there. Both these characters have meterless options to launch. Don't necessarily need it. Good block by Deoxys. Rewind, one more touch. One more touch is going to take the first game. Oh, and the whip trip, and comes in with the jump one.
That hard knockdown is very tough to deal with, and you really have no choice but to guess on the Oki. And Rewind knew it was in his favor to just kind of jump in, apply any kind of chip, even if he did block the jump in. But not sure what Deoxys was trying to do, possibly backdash out of the pressure, jump away, do anything but block. Rewind seems to be in full control right now. In my opinion, Deoxys is really gonna have to change this up if he wants to take this win.
Yeah, the whole thing changed when Deoxys dropped that combo in the corner and then lost so much health with Rewind sitting at like 20 left. And unlike Batman, Blue Beetle builds a lot of meter just in those projectiles. That may be an input error right there, I'm not sure. Rewind is certainly going to punish with a throw. Nice anti-air there by Deoxys. Down one check into a throw by Rewind again. Solid push to the corner, the double dash in. The push block as soon as... And I like that by Deoxys. Rewind burned the trait, and Deoxys said, you know what, push the block. Got rid of that. But it still doesn't matter. Rewind.
It's definitely, utilizing, bar for meter, understanding the give and take and push block. Attention.
Yeah, once they get rid of that resource push block, can't take advantage of those plus frames.
I believe.
Oh no! Nice neutral jump there by Deoxys.
Just another day in the life of Jaime Reyes.
Rewind finds himself in the corner, gets himself out. Nice jump too by Rewind. Wasn't able to capitalize on it, tries to go for the whip trip. And what a catch by Deoxys.
I mean, it's a tricky flow there. You really don't know when to anticipate that timing.
Can't beat Bruce.
It's never good enough, is it?
I mean, you see the jump arc that starts, and then when he floats, it just kind of throws a monkey wrench into your plan, into your anticipation, really into your reactions. So that's great utilization there by Deoxys.
It's caught by that interaction. Full Rewind with a slight health lead still. Deoxys being patient. Rewind just trying to inch his way in. A nice catch. The last frame, the last active frame of that shield. Doing the work there for Deoxys. And a jump tooth by Rewind.
You're freaking out the Scarab.
Little war machines afraid of cats?
2 bars apiece. Both players decide to use it all, and HoneyBEE Reyes decides to put on the swords on the ends of his hands, changing up his move list ever so slightly. And just getting beat out there as, you know, just getting kicked for his efforts to try to forward dash and close the gap between himself and his opponent, just not letting him have whatever he wants. And, you know, Semmij, I'm sorry, not Semmij, Rewind. Catwoman, noble player playing Catwoman. You really can't blame me.
Right.
Right. Hard. It's hard not to. And we just saw Semmij. Rewind looking really, really strong. You know, understanding it and being able to just barely take it away.
Fighters approaching contact.
I don't know, man. Deoxys, you're talking him up a lot as soon as he headed on this stream. Do you think he can do it, Echo?
I think he can do it, man. He's really gotta buckle down and just play. Like, he's just had so many spots where he's open rewind up and it either dropped the combo, or didn't commit fully and just lost the potential for damage. If he can just get over that, whatever it is, and just concentrate, he can definitely give Rewind a run for his money. And he is traded up now. One of the few times in this set that he is traded up in that down 2. A nice small conversion there for 260.
Yeah, pay attention to the slight move list changes. His special moves do change, and so does a little bit less access to projectiles, but more access to getting in your face and really applying pressure. Oh, floating away. Doesn't want anything to do with that down two. So get that heel completely away from me.
Deoxys is probably looking for a cat stance right there. That's why he threw out that down 2. A Rewind with the presence of mind to know that Deoxys would look for that. Oh, and caught him with that jump 3.
Yeah, the jump 3 going right through the down 2 there. Not sure if Rewind mistimed it or if it just flat out did not work.
That jump 3 when Beetle's traded up, it can be really, really annoying. You can jump 3 into air cancel, and you can just keep looping it, and it's really ambiguous too. It can be really dumb, but Catwoman has a solid down 2. She can really shut that stuff if you get too happy with it. And a lot of patience here as we are in game number 3. Forward 2, the hard knockdown, a push block on the wake up.
No, he had it. That was the unsafe wake up. That was his time to punish and take something, get some kind of lead in this set. Unfortunately, he does push block it. Maybe he just didn't want anything to do with it, or maybe he just did not think Rewind would do something crazy like that in the neutral.
Might get robbed.
Yeah, might have been going for a meter burn forward 3, and just timing was off, and the wake up came out and gave him a push block. But he was going to take the first health bar from Rewind, but Rewind sitting on so much damage right now with those 4 bars. It's something Deoxys does not have at his disposal. Rewind inching Deoxys down, pushing him to the corner, low whip coming in. Nice backdashes by Deoxys. Will not burn the bar, wants to keep it.
Oh, that down 2 anti-air out of the sky, forcing Rewind to use this.
3 bars. Rewind's back on full health of the second health bar. Deoxys did so much work. Rewind caught him with the whip trip. Doesn't commit. And the whip trip's doing so much work for Rewind. Spacing it perfectly, using it exactly when he should be. Oh, and just caught him not watching his feet is Deoxys. Try and keep him in this corner. Nice down 2 by Rewind.
The down two is the bane of Deoxys' existence right now in this grueling set. Hold on, however, he's got something going, uses his few bars to get out of the combo. Deoxys knows he just needs to make contact one more time and he can really make it hurt.
And we're about to go to a timeout, buddy.
War machines afraid of cats?
This doesn't happen. This no timeout in this game. That doesn't happen.
This may be the first timeout we've ever had on War of the Gods. 4 seconds. Deoxys makes something happen. The teabags. He knows it. Rewind 3-0 over Deoxys to a timeout, the first in War of the Gods history. Thanks to Rewind and Deoxys. What patient play. Wow. And who would have thought Catwoman involved?
And, you know, Tweedy was playing this character when she first came out, playing a lot of her, especially, you know, when I would see him occasionally in ranked. And I feel like he understands his character. He understands the game of Injustice. And this could be specific pick for Wonder Woman because he wants to establish a full screen game, and that's really where Wonder Woman can't do too much at the very, very full screen when she's not in shield throw range.
And the wake up. Tweedy gets 300 damage. YungMonster rolling in.
I mean, you got those bars or something, right? Might as well use them.
Might as well. There's so much chip. Starfire does. Oh, wow. And what a catch by Tweedy. Probably going to take the first health bar. And he does.
You don't fight as well as you dress.
I mean, YungMonster said, "Here I am. I'm trying desperately to get in on all this zoning." And you know, when you're sitting back and applying that full game, that full screen projectile game, it's really hard to really to pick up on the tendency or the ability on your opponent to want to go in, and you just whipped it out perfectly.
And Starfire can really get in your head sometimes. You know, you think it's good to dash in, you know, maybe seeing a Starburst or whatever come out, and then you decide to dash in, and then all of a sudden that trait comes out and pushes you all the way back. You know, it can really get in your head sometimes. But YungMonster,
Absolutely.
YungMonster trying to keep Tweedy here in the corner. Tweedy with the meter burn back three and doing all that chip.
Oh, the whiff there, but no punish there by Tweedy. Just kind of lets him press buttons right after. Maybe he was just like expecting it to lose contact.
And this is that Wonder Woman range she loves to be at when she has you cornered, using that lasso. Oh, and tries to go with the low. Very slow startup on that. Tweedy able just to walk backwards, get out of the range. Oh, caught him.
Let us end this.
I've only just begun.
It's going to be a very expensive class yet. 4 bars.
Oh, the block on the overhead, but doesn't block the down one challenge right after it. Tweedy's
Starfire wins.
with the first win, taking the lead 1-0. Woo! What a nail biter there. Both players down to absolutely nothing. Nothing.
We've seen so many of those tonight. It's not even funny, honestly. Like
Wonder
so
Woman,
many, just one
Starfire,
throw away
fighters
could kill
approaching
anybody
Gotham
type
City.
situations.
And then they whiff the throw right in front of their opponent and get punished for it.
Right?
I mean,
yeah. Like, oh no, you went for what you should have, and then you got punished. No.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, that's what happens. You know, execution errors. Sometimes the nerves get to you, especially in those very intense situations.
Begin.
And this is definitely another one here. YungMonster sticking it out with Wonder Woman. Really getting the first hit and establishing the life lead. Really no reason for him to play risky at all. You can just kind of back up and hopefully make Wonder Woman with her shield crosses.
A lot of projectiles coming out of Tweedy and the meter burn back 3.
That's nice. That's knowing your opponent's options. That's knowing your opponent's gaps within their strength. And Tweedy does his homework. Every character that comes at you in the game.
You look toasty, as they say.
Tweedy looking super solid so far. YungMonster. You know, it's Wonder Woman really, against a lot of the cast, you know, she kind of does what Starfire's doing right now, where she just kind of keeps you at bay. She's got the shield tosses, you know, up in the air, whatever. She's got the shoulder charge. But YungMonster with Wonder Woman is just really trying to find his way in. Oh, and caught him with that overhead. YungMonster trying to make something out of nothing.
The card is in play, but Tweedy just not going for it at all, and YungMonster understanding and recognizing that he won't do it.
Wow, what a run by YungMonster. Just every time Tweedy decided, okay, now it's my turn to press the button. I've been patient enough. YungMonster blew it up. And he has really kept Tweedy in this corner for so long.
He lives in this corner now. He's actually going in the DMV and requesting an address change for the corner. Never mind. Going out of here, putting himself in the middle of the screen, and going with the unclashable stuff. Tweedy, no reason to let YungMonster get any momentum.
So much chip damage. Oh, and what a read by Tweedy, but it didn't pay off. YungMonster came in just a little bit later than Tweedy expected, and that car is going to do it. 2-0 Tweedy.
The car that was in play for so long and just never, ever touched until the very, very last minute. Tweedy knowing and recognizing YungMonster's only option to avoid this is to meter burn back 3, and he would not have the health to take it. Good stuff there by Tweedy, and it really came down to the patience, you know, just being able to sit there and not do anything for so long and, you know, not panic. And then that life lead just depletes slower and slower, and your opponent just kind of catches up to you little by little. Tweedy just waited. He waited it out, waited for YungMonster to give him an opening, and he just took it. So, good stuff.
Yeah, very patient by Tweedy. You know, when he still had his first health bar, he did get opened up a couple times. You know, they would kind of sit there and just look at each other, and then right when he decides to push a button, YungMonster was faster on the draw. But Tweedy is up 2-0. YungMonster has such a mountain to climb now. And what a whiff punish with that throw. What a parry by YungMonster.
He's doing such a good job of blocking under all that Wonder Woman pressure. A lot of players like to, you know, try to backdash or try to just move, and then that's what Wonder Woman feeds off of. We fully understanding that that's not what you do with this character. You need to stay calm, keep your composure. Never mind, he just broke it right there. That as he comes back to his house, this is where he lives. He lives in this corner. The YungMonster wants to keep him here.
And this is pretty much the same situation we were in last game on the same stage.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Tweedy getting a little bit more ambitious here, a little bit more ambitious as he tries to press buttons of his own. He doesn't want to stay in there. He's like, you know what? That was too boring last time. I'd rather play out here. Let's play over here. Let's keep this meter burn back here.
Surrender while you can.
I don't submit to tyrants.
YungMonster at least going to have to spin 2, spins all 3.
Interesting choice there, especially considering that that third bar is only got him.
And Tweedy just not letting him get any of the shield shenanigans going, and has an answer every time he throws it.
I mean, Tweedy will gladly take those threes, but in this case, where that last trade will kill him, it won't get him much. But, oh man, look at the life just deplete. I think this is all over for YungMonster. Tweedy ready to close this out. He is not going to give him the opportunity to make this comeback. I think Tweedy wants to end this in a very specific way.
Yeah, it looks like it. 2 jump-ins by YungMonster. And Tweedy was scouting that earlier with those upward starbursts. And just like that, Tweedy takes it 3-0 to advance into top 8 for this week.
Starfire wins.
Week number 5 with Starfire, who we all thought may not be in this game anymore.
I feel like a lot of people have their gripes with Starfire, really saying that she does have a lot of weaknesses. You know, the pick for Starfire Surprise Town Heroes not only just taking it over Nubcase,
Fighters approaching
but
slaughter
saying that it was going to be free.
Yeah.
Specifically
What a
saying it
statement.
was. Yeah, no, it was. It's just bodying through everybody. Unfortunately, didn't have the performance that he was expecting or that I was expecting at E-League, but he did make it. And a lot of players can't think. Oh, here we go.
Well,
the
Nick's-
Hellboy, like you said.
Nyx had a very good Goro in MKX. Really made a wave in Season 2 of Combat Cup, at least. Taking Sonic Fox down in bracket. Took him 3-0, actually, which actually made Sonic say, you know what, I better learn this Goro matchup. And then he picked up the character.
Nick's just kind of always prone to go to those big body character types.
And all this armor exchange.
Not really getting him much there because of that static hit that you see in the armor of Hellboy once that trait is activated.
And Nick's playing super solid so far. That may have been chip out regardless.
Oh, the cross-up counter there by Empr Knick. Off to a great start in this first game here. Dab needs to change up his game plan, needs to figure out what's going on and how to stop this Hellboy from jumping in.
He trades up, says, I don't even care. Try and wake up, I'm going to take the hits. I'm just going to keep hitting buttons. He's just trying to get rid of his health bar. Shoots him right in the horns.
What the hell was that?
Dab has a mountain to climb now, but he has 3 bars to do it with.
Got 3 bars, and he does have Flash at his possession here. So anytime that Nyx does start something, you can put a halt to it. Oh, but you're not going to halt that. Beautiful enhancement there of the nut punch as he just swings over and over again. And Nyx taking the first game, going up 1-0 with a daddy.
Yeah, Nyx playing super solid so far. Like,
Oh yeah,
Hellboy.
that's Nyx for you. Being able to
Fighters
adapt.
approaching
And,
slaughter swamp.
I feel like Dab was he was trying to punish Nyx really hard with that trait, because what that trait does is it lets you, if you take a hit, you have a static
Begin.
hit stun animation. So normally it's a great way to get past those very slow recovering moves, like those stand 3s or even those down 2s. But Nyx just knew that and did not leave himself open to it, especially because he plays the character. He understands how the mechanic of that character power works.
Nyx burning the bar for extra damage. Over 400. Jesus. Nyx is traded up right now, so he's not going to really take these hits. Oh, and the armor break. And Dab returns the favor.
What the hell was that?
Shooting Nyx right in the horns. A little bit of a lag spike there. Hopefully that clears up.
Uh-oh, no, I don't know what's going on here. We might have to get a ref in the building.
Oh,
Empr
no.
Knick has left the game. No, I think it might have been 3 out of 5. Either way, I mean, it wasn't like a mop-in, but I didn't feel good about it. I didn't feel like, wow, I just lost.
Yeah. 16-bit, man. What a player. And it's so good to see him on those Watchtower streams, working over there at NRS. Helping put this game together. Absolutely. But as you see, the score is tied 1-1, and Nyx absolutely going in. Tired of his internet provider just giving him that 10-0 matchup. It's not the first time it's happened. Dab taking all those hits. It nearly killed him. Wow, what a wake-up by Nyx.
I ain't cutting you any slack.
I told you, man. Dab just kind of looking for things in all the wrong places here. I feel like he's not relying on that setup. Looking for something that Nyx is just not going to give him.
Oh, nice jump out. Nyx continuing the pressure, and Dab tried to go with an air grab.
Unclashable boys here, straight to the low nut punch for his troubles. Entire gunshot. He's kind of trying to, not really start any combos, but just initializing hit here, hit there. And you know, Nyx knows that every hit that he does take, he is actually gaining meter for it.
Nyx is just mixing it so hard right now, but Dab has all this meter to work with if he chooses to. Oh, those flames. It's gonna, yeah, he's standing on it, but it went away. And the teabags from Nyx right now, really.
I mean, hey, that was a situational teabag. I mean, what else was Nyx going to do? That had the reborn trait activated. So Nyx is like, okay, I'm not gonna hit you. I'm not gonna let you get any kind of health or momentum back. So let me just teabag you right here for no reason. I mean, what else was he gonna do?
I'm gonna say this though. Those teabags look a little bit laggy. He was just kind of.
Wow.
I gotta say it. Those are a little suspect, man.
Come on, Nyx, you gotta work on that teabag tech. Or write a letter to your internet provider. We don't like that. No, Nyx. You know, giving up a game that he could have easily won, and this could have been a 3-0 set, but that is not the case. It's 2-1, and Dab is free for one more character select. You know, we've seen him play so many different characters. Dab is a monster at diving into DLC, especially like right when they come out. Dab just kind of loves taking advantage of the fact that people don't fully understand these setups yet. And then every time a DLC comes out, Dab is the first one to really find that dirt. But see, Black Mana, very simple gameplay, access to teleport, full screen stuff, and can really, really chip you away.
Absolutely. And maybe one of the things he's looking for is just to chip away at that armor once he's traded up. With Manta having so many hits, so much chip, and that jump 3 is godlike. And just look at the amount of damage that Dab has done so far and hasn't even really done a VMB. There's one. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Dab's showing us some tech now.
Oh yeah, he definitely is. Doing that perfectly right there with the teleport, punishing Nyx for jumping over to the other side.
Broke the armor is Dab. Manta seemed to work out perfect. But how does Manta do against Darkseid? Because I feel like if Nyx loses her too bad, he's going to switch to Darkseid immediately. Got him with that harpoon.
Pulling him there right through the harpoon. God, look at all this control, man. He is not sweating anything one bit. Did he just walk out of the jumping range? Did he say, like, I'm just going to walk over here. And I'm going to watch you whiff. And then I'm going to punch you. Yeah, what a I got to
And it looks
Can we talk about
like
that?
Nyx. It looks like Nyx was just, you know, ready to call it quits and go to character select. He could have broke or clashed at any point during any of that offensive run from Dab, and he just said, you know what? No, it's time to switch. Maybe. I don't know.
I think you're right. I think you're onto something. I think we're gonna switch here. I don't know if we're gonna see Gorilla Grodd, but I do feel like we're gonna see a character that's not Hellboy.
Okay, Nyx, we know that you know what character you're rolling with. Who is it gonna be? We know. We know that you know. No way he runs Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Whoa, boy. That was almost a mistake.
Why would he not go Wonder Woman? I mean, she's good. She's got some weight. Whoa, Robin. This is real. This is real. This is happening. Echo, your face. Your face. You don't even know what. You don't even know. Is this a dream?
Begin.
Hold up. Oh, seriously.
All right, trying to get some kind of full screen presence activated there. Empr Knick throwing those smart Verdurangs. Now their Verdurangs do chase down your opponents, whether they're in the air or on the ground or on the other side of you. Verdurangs will find you. Little execution there by Knick, but it does give him the ability to continue the momentum. And again, Knick's dropping the timing there on Future 2. As easy to stay out there makes it look. So Empr Knick needs to evaluate the situation.
All right, I'm back, Arma. Hopefully my mic sounds better.
Oh, and Knick's taking the lead here, taking away that first bar. Unfortunately, he is behind a little bit on meter, but I don't think he's sweating it too much, especially given that he just spent his, half his bar there on that meter burn roll. I guess the idea here is, Knick's trying to outrange Black Manta and, trying to do it here in the character that is the 50 god known as Tweedy with that giant sword. Both players respecting each other immensely here, using the meter to extend his combo.
Like a fish.
I'll drop you off a roof.
6 bars in the clash. Jesus.
Ooh, that's a lot of resources, John. Really quick for you.
And what a catch with that harpoon in the air.
He caught him right before that Verduran became active here. Ends the damage there and
oh my god!
Perfectly.
Black Manta wins.
We're going to another game 5 tonight. Dad bringing out the Manta.
Yeah, I believe wasn't that the set? Because we came back.
And this is it, like you said, do or die. You're either in or you're out.
Fighters approaching.
Who's it gonna be? Flash and Beetle. Here we go.
I don't see a Supergirl here on the screen, so I think HoneyBEE needs business. And, maybe he just wanted to toss up that life to Supergirl, but right now it's business.
Begin.
And HoneyBEE in the first match. He's bringing out the Flash God Lord outfit in the first match. Sometimes we'll get a flashy one, a shiny red one, a shiny purple one. He's already going in with the Flash God Lord.
Yeah, man, it's business time. Getting under that projectile. Heading for it. Oh, that down two gets completely whiff finished thanks to the speed force there as HoneyBEE just taps into his character power.
Woo! The execution by HoneyBEE right now. Meterless damage. But the answer by Deoxys. The overheads. The restands. The plus frames. Wow. Who's got mixed?
Consider yourself defeated.
He re-stood him in the corner and just bullied him even more. He said, are you gonna move or are you gonna block this?
On that jump 3. Paying dividends for Deoxys. HoneyBEE has 4 bars.
Oh, Deoxys.
Oh my god. What is happening?
You're lucky this isn't a time trial. It's never good enough, is it?
Bars 25%. We've seen HoneyBEE come back from even worse situations, so don't count him out just yet.
And Deoxys making a statement here in the first game.
Beetle wins.
Didn't even lose his first health bar.
Oh man, as soon as he put HoneyBEE in the corner, it was all downhill from there, and HoneyBEE just kept guessing wrong after wrong after wrong. He did guess right on a few shimmies, didn't really go for the throw tech bait, but he just couldn't get that momentum on his side. He just couldn't get out of that corner. So, maybe HoneyBEE's going to go into the next game like, let me stay out of the corner at all costs. Let me clash as soon as I start losing that second life bar. That was crucial. That was a big decision there that I think cost HoneyBEE.
That's one thing that Flash wants and Beetle wants. They want you in that corner and they want to mix. HoneyBEE staying under all these Cheerios, as the community likes to call Blue Beetle's projectile. Little Cheerios. Wasn't able to convert off of that trade. but he will convert this. Going to the corner once again. HoneyBEE, the setup. Oh my God, he's catching Deoxys, pressing everything.
I mean, when you see a character jump in on you, your first instinct is to go with your anti-airs. You really can't blame Deoxys too much. However, right there, HoneyBEE not guessing right on the block here. And thanks to that corner positioning, Deoxys is able to really do a number on his health.
Oh no, and everything's falling apart once again for HoneyBEE. Deoxys on a sliver of health. And that wake up is going to close out the first health bar. HoneyBEE just wants to get in and get his damage and even this thing out. Build some meter along the way, which will make Deoxys think twice about throwing one of those projectiles. Deoxys is just avoiding everything. All this meter. Nice challenge by Deoxys. That 6 frames down too. Catch him with the low.
Oh, that down two.
That clash.
Man alive. I am so blogging about this.
And the trade, Deoxys up 2-0.
Blue Beetle wins.
That trade was just close. It was just enough, and in his favor to really just take him out. And what you have to kind of keep in mind is once Flash taps into that Speed Force, he cannot block. He's super duper fast, meaning that really and realistically, when you're the gameplay mechanics, you're super duper slow, but he cannot block at all. No blocking whatsoever.
So essentially what you're saying is he turns into a Robin player. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
All right, HoneyBEE mixing it up here at the down 1, 2, 3. Wow, what an answer from Deoxys. Will he burn the bar? Yes, he wants even more. Almost 500 damage. Has Flash finally met his match?
I mean, the longer he sits out here with, behind these Cheerios, the more meter that Blue Beetle gets to build. The more meter you have, the more access you have to, all these great abilities, such as meter burn back, 3-aiming, bounce cancel, stuff like that.
Which we've seen put in so much work for Deoxys with the overhead into the meter burn bounce cancel. Has just done so much work for him. But Deoxys, ooh! Deoxys has taken the first health bar in every game so far. And the conversion puts him back in the corner and burns another bar. Oh, and the setup.
HoneyBEE finding his footing here with that down 2, being able to close out that first bar. HoneyBEE can make this comeback. He's down about 50%. He realizes the trait, but it doesn't matter. The giant Cheerio from downtown all the way up in the sky.
HoneyBEE didn't hit confirm that overhead string, the 4-2-1 into the kicks. He's got plenty of meter to work with. HoneyBEE falling apart. He's got to do something.
See? Fastest man alive. I am so blogging about this.
What a perfect quote there for the reactions on being able to clash right there on that second hit. HoneyBEE is given another chance at life, another chance at his tournament life here. He needs to make something happen, and he can do it. He's got trait ready to go as soon as he finds the hit.
Challenged by Deoxys. HoneyBEE with the block. Wait a minute, throw tech. Down 2. This is important. Oh my God. Oh no, the jump 3! The jump 3 and he can't clash it. HoneyBEE is gonna go down on his birthday. Deoxys makes top 8 in losers. What a jump 3.
He walked into it, Echo. He walked right into it. He was so sure that either he was not
fierce, by the way.
And who is sponsoring me going to be going with Empr Knick, as we know, tends to go dark side, a little bit of Hellboy here, and You know, the other night on the Clash, we did see Empr Knick going with Wonder Woman against
approaching Slaughter Swamp.
What? Sponsor
Wait,
me.
wait a minute. This, I need to ask, because I'm pretty sure that we saw these two go against each other earlier. Didn't Knicks put this guy into losers?
If it wasn't Knicks, it was a different. I believe you guys did play before. Yeah, now that you're saying it, I do remember it. It wasn't Knicks, it was a different dark side, but it was. I remember seeing this matchup. Chucking the alligator there. Yeah, no, just getting, you know, that's a great way to deal with that advancing high there by Black Adam. It's just pressing down one or down two, you know, depending on the character, and realizing it hits and confirming into the best of the combo. Oh, yeah, the big double boots to the face, hitting Sponsor Me right in the back of the dome. Not sure if he crossed up or didn't cross up. Giving him a jumping of his own, holding that back three just for a little bit of swag. And taking Knicks for a ride here.
Looking at the bracket, Arma, this is a run back. Empr Knick put Sponsor Me in losers, and then Dab put Knicks in losers. So here we go.
Oh, the wake up knee here, and the respect there because of the plus range. Knicks was all over it. Sponsor Me is not going to move. He's too scared of my down one after wake up knee.
Doing that jump too, just to avoid that knee, just in case.
And you know, towards the end of that set in winners, Sponsor Me was doing a great job of dealing with Knicks's wake up knee, you know, jumping back and making it whiff. I didn't see much of that in this set. Knicks pretty much in control, doing the neutral. Kind of, you know, I guess Sponsor Me was kind of holding on to that idea that Knicks would, you know, present those punishable dives to him, and he was just kind of waiting for a train that never came. And Knicks ran away with it, but hold on, Sponsor Me going with a whole different game plan here, going with Red Hood.
Red Hood. Okay.
Begin.
Jump one for the air-to-air here. The favor does go to Sponsor Me.
A nice interrupt there by Knicks. Not dealing with the down one trait cancel. That is fake. And he blows it up.
Oh, checking him there with the down one. Very risky stuff there. But Knicks trying to, you know, analyze the data, anticipate. I saw a little spike there. Echo, I'm not sure what we're going to see in the future here, but Knicks needs to close this out before he loses another game, too. Omega beams in the air do follow you no matter what. Usually the only thing that gets you away is pretty much a very fast health. Gets him with a throw, catches on, respecting the meter burn knee, which is plus on fly.
Got him with that low. And this is where Red Hood really shines. Nice scout on that knee by Sponsor, but has the damage been done?
Oh,
the instant! Woo! It was so instant. Never even left the ground, I'm convinced.
So we talk about how perfect that whip punish was by Sponsor Me. Not only did he just jump over the laser, but he was able to recognize that it was his opportunity to go for a full combo. Unfortunately, it was not enough there, and Knicks decisively taking that second game before his internet cracked out.
Yeah, like, that didn't look terrible for his Red Hood. He's going back to Black Adam, which, I mean, he's probably been playing Black Adam all night. And every game between these two has been really, really close. Red Hood just not paying, you know, not doing what he intended for Red Hood to do in that matchup. to get him that W. Now he's stuck with Black Adam for the rest of the set, no matter what.
Oh, good block of the minion. He doesn't block the overhead, but he was ready for the low. Ready to capitalize. Never mind. Didn't have the meter to extend the black magic combo. Huge heartbreaker there for Sponsor Me. That first hit, the initial first hit in this game is so important in situations like that.
This pressure by Nyx.
Tremble at the might of Darkseid.
Oh my God! Darkseid gets ridiculous here. In the corner. Sponsor Me finds his way out.
Here we got a flow going there from Sponsor Me, but a huge shot there in the corner. Not what you want to do. Desperately air escapes there. And what a throw tech. Continuing the pressure here. Nyx just really trying to get out of here. Goes for the knee and the anti-wake up set up there by Sponsor Me. Played to the tee by the book. Good stuff.
This pressure with the knees. Oh, and he just baited it into the low stomp. If he had meter, that would have been it. And that will do it. Empr Knick makes top 8, loser's side.
Darkseid wins.
And Nyx single-handedly took this man out of bracket, put him in losers, and then put him out. Makes top 8. Congratulations, Empr Knick.
And a big shout out to
That Cup or War of the Gods, these two win, RevetLeafing and YungMonster. They still can't buy another PS4 for whatever reason.
Hey, man. I mean, it's one of those things where you can't. It's like you can buy a second one, but how much is it really going to... It's going to benefit you once a week? Come on. You can't blame them for that.
I'm just saying.
Atlantis.
Oh, wait
It's
a minute.
cost-benefit analysis, man. They're just like, we don't see it. We don't see it.
We're not actually getting Batman versus Cheetah. We're getting Batman versus Poison Ivy. Leafing bringing out, for a first time ever on War of the Gods, Poison Ivy from RevetLeafing. The last Poison Ivy we saw was So Sick Nash fan, and he made top 8. It doesn't look so good for Leafing so far.
Oh, and what a call out there, recognizing that she took to the air. Oh, and completely specifically stopping that wake up battering.
Ivy, one of the best 4-3s in the game. Goes about half screen. Whoa! And a little bit of a float there by Sylverrye.
Oh, and Sylverrye getting a little impatient there as Butte is out. That's very scary stuff. Most players like to just kind of hold on to the free chip. But Sylverrye putting himself in a very bad situation here as he hands RevetLeafing that first game because he just didn't want to sit still. You know, Sylverrye is just kind of testing the waters there, trying to see if he can catch RevetLeafing, because if you do hit Poison Ivy during that trait activation, the trait goes away.
Don't waste my time.
And if you push block, you can hit her
Exactly.
or push block and that thing goes away. But Leafing's staying so far away. Tried to go with a little bit of a hard to blockable there.
Getting hit by those spikes.
Arkham's your next stop.
Not this season.
And the last time we saw this, I mean, So Sick Nash fan made top 8 in week number 4, but he actually beat Dragon.
That's a tall order.
It was pretty insane. And Dragon, you know, he was one that was so hyped for this character before the game came out.
No, I
kinda
remember
sweet,
Dragon
poetic
was
justice.
playing this character a combo breaker, the very first IPS, IPS tournament. Didn't go all Poison Ivy, but went a lot of Poison Ivy, especially in top 8. Oh, man, it hurts. I don't know how Sylverrye's going to get out of this situation.
Oh my God! That was almost such a sick conversion. Sylverrye's on life alert. Under 30 hit points remaining. Meter burn battering has paid off for him so far tonight.
Try a little tenderness.
Not the smartest choice.
Getting 15% back. He's sitting comfortably. Neither has meter. I didn't mean for that to run. That just happened.
Neither has beater. That's another one that we're gonna trademark here tonight from Echo. But unfortunately, for Sylverrye, RevetLeafing does take the lead here with the surprise pick of Poison Ivy. I mean, like we highlighted before, Sylverrye took it in a convincing 3-1. Maybe it wasn't convincing. Maybe every match was close. But you know, Batman to Cheetah, Sylverrye seems to know the matchup. So RevetLeafing he's going with a whole new approach, and you really can't blame the guy, especially when he's off to a great lead here. Sylverrye switching over to Hellboy. Hellboy has more options when it comes to jumping in, you know. Poison Ivy doing a lot of vine pressure from full screen, throwing out Pukey as the character power. So maybe Sylverrye's just looking for his jump-in button.
Yeah, I like this pick from Sylverrye. I think you're right. He'll be able to avoid a lot of her stuff full screen. And just like that, Sylverrye is going to put so much damage on the table. It's still coming in. Mixes them up. Don't know what side. And this is working out tremendously for Sylverrye so far.
Oh, Pukey is on the ground, ready to just spit out as Sylverrye tries to find his way in, connects the gunshot, and there it is, the jump-in from downtown. And a great block there of the overhead. That forward 3 by Poison Ivy pretty much goes half screen there, and the whip punish by Sylverrye. So textbook, so perfect and clean. Oh, the fake jump out. I love it. Very, very scary stuff. Trying to activate some kind of trade pressure here. I believe this one does the extended amount of damage whenever an attack does hit from Hellboy. Taking a gunshot here over and over again to the face is RevetLeafing as he tries to start up some kind of full screen game.
Oh. Leafing caught pressing the button after that meter burn shoulder. Now, Ivy in the corner, she's something to be feared, man. She can really get some stuff going. Sylverrye able to get himself out of there. Gonna tie it up 1-1.
Hellboy wins.
A nice sword to the back. Sylverrye just tossing RevetLeafing into the corner. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if we have a slight little counter pick game here where RevetLeafing does have the opportunity to go Cheetah. And if Sylverrye cannot, seal the deal here against Cheetah, you know, he could switch over to Batman, but we know RevetLeafing will have one more chance to switch away back to Poison Ivy, where we started. So I feel like because Sylverrye didn't win that first game, he's at a pretty big disadvantage right now. So let's see what Sylverrye could do. Maybe he could just, you know, take out Cheetah with Hellboy. But this game is going to be very, very crucial.
Yeah, and, you know, I think Hellboy in this matchup, you know, it's hard. A lot of characters have trouble hitting Cheetah. You know, when she does certain moves, for instance, her sweep, it's going to be very tough for Sylverrye to nail her down and get his damage. Hellboy as a character in general has some problems trying to hit some of these female hurt boxes. Oh, just shreds the armor.
Yeah, it just goes right through it. Multiple hits. You gotta watch out. All those specific setups. Oh, just tossing him in the air, letting him drop, eating his cruel fate on the ground. This is not looking good for Sylverrye.
What an air grab! Oh, and tries to get him with the little reset there into the low. Oh my God! Snapped him out of the air. He was.
And another anti-air shot. Perfect time there, right at RevetLeafing as he tries to make his way in. Air Tech's out of there, doesn't want anything to do with the combo because he knows it was going to hurt. Smart stuff there by RevetLeafing, not going for his, you know, the slower moves, instead just ending the combo and ending the string very quickly with the quicker attack. Oh, what side did that hit on? Can someone tell me, please?
I can't even tell you. I have no idea.
All right, now Sylverrye's got to dance around the fact that RevetLeafing has full meter here. Never mind, just going to force the clash.
I am so over this crap.
Plenty of meter between these two. Leafing's going to spin 2 and get 25% back. Sylverrye, I know Leafing was going with a counter pick, but Sylverrye's not out of this thing. A very nice whip punish. Oh my God, and just like we were talking about, Arma, that back 3. So good.
Can't escape it. You can't escape
Oh my God, the air grab!
Sylverrye gotta make this happen. It's gonna hurt. No.
And if Sylverrye is killed, he is going to come back. He's burning the bar, baby. One good read left. Oh my God, and Leafing took all the risk and got all the reward. Goes up 2-1 on Sylverrye. Will Sylverrye make this the Batman?
That was just a raw forward 3, right? There was no meter burn on there. He knew Sylverrye was going to try to jump away, do anything but block. Or what's even scarier is that Sylverrye could have possibly went with a wake up there, and RevetLeafing did not have the health to take any kind of damage. That scramble went down to the wire, but Sylverrye's got to keep his head in the game, leave the past in the past, and not only take out this cheetah in this game, but also the anticipation of taking out the Poison Ivy counterpick.
I really love this Batman outfit from Sylverrye tonight.
You just love the logo. That's all you
Yeah, man. It's just so simple but so good. It's beautiful.
I mean, I feel like nobody draws Batman with that logo anymore. Like, it's super duper 80s.
It's so simple and so clean.
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go.
So
No,
did not have the bar.
The standing reset situation here.
Jesus Christ, almost 600 damage. And she went under the mechanical bat, okay? Oh my God, the mix coming in. Sylverrye, the clutch back 1-1. Oh my God, he did. I don't think he expected that full conversion, but he somehow got it.
He got the conversion, spent the bar to endure over that first bar. He finished going for the dive.
Oh my God!
The background bounce almost gonna spell finish him.
Sylverrye tonight with these reads on when cheetahs going up in the air have been ridiculous. The air grabs, the meter burn up batterings, and this conversion by RevetLeafing. Jeez, and we're still burning meter. Okay, 5:55. Sylverrye has lost the health lead. Oh no. The forward 3s! What are you doing? 2 of them worked. Oh no. Everything's falling apart for Sylverrye. He's got to make something happen. 2 bars left. The people's elbow. Shoulder pad, or the elbow pads are off. What reactions from Sylverrye, just waiting to throw that battering up. He got hit. That's going to do it. RevetLeafing is going to make top 8 loser side with his brother for Wednesday.
And what a setup there at the end, just going down and just